Only on 9, a woman tells us that her 3 grandchildren were inside of this car when Union County deputies opened fire, shooting the driver. She says the driver is the father of the 2 youngest kids. You see them here. And tonight, he is fighting to survive. Channel 9 followed every development in this case since the shooting Tuesday night at the Sunny Food Mart in Monroe. Only our Tina Terry spoke with that grandmother today, and she's joining us live tonight. Tina.
Yeah, Genevieve, that woman says that her daughter and her 3 grandchildren were inside of the car when all of this happened. She's so grateful that they are okay tonight, but she says she has a lot of questions for the officer involved in this.
My concern is, as a grandmother, is did we do the appropriate thing shooting into a car with my grandchildren in the car? That's where my concern is.
That's the question Cindy Haley can't stop asking. She says her grandkids, 1-year-old Chimere, 2-year-old London, and 4-year-old Grayson, were in the car with their mother and father, 30-year-old Malcolm Staten, during that shooting Tuesday night. The Union County Sheriff's Office said deputies tried to pull over the black car Staten was driving on Walkup Avenue in Monroe as part of a drug investigation. But they said instead of stopping, Staten tried to get away and drove his sedan into 3 undercover patrol cars, all with deputies inside. In response, they said a deputy pulled out his gun and shot Staten inside the car. No one else was physically injured.
But you shot into a car with my grandchildren in there and my daughter in there, and those bullets could have went anywhere. They're kids. They didn't do anything to anybody. You know, could we got him at another time? We can get people whenever we want to get them. That's just my concern.
Today, I asked the Union County Sheriff's Office if the officer involved was aware the children and their mother were in the car before he fired those shots. They responded saying in part, at this point, we do not know whether the deputy involved was aware that the vehicle was occupied by children when the shooting occurred. They said an internal investigation concerning the use of force during this incident will be conducted. They said the sheriff here asked the State Bureau of Investigations to take the lead in this case and that the SBI would conduct all interviews and fact gathering.
I'm just here as a grandmother.
Haley's hoping investigators will be able to answer her questions and that if rules were broken, the officer will be held accountable.
You had to shoot over my children's head to shoot somebody that was trying to run.
And Cindy Haley says that Malcolm Staten was still in the hospital on life support during that interview. I did reach out to the SBI, and they said that when their investigation wraps up, they will take all of the information that they've gathered and they will give it to the district attorney here in Union County, and that district attorney will then decide if any charges should be filed against the officers involved. Back to you at the desk.
And hopefully we'll get a little bit more clarity there. Tina, thank you.